President of the International Women's Association, Mrs. Bobby Mohan, the doctors and the nurses and staff of CWM Hospital, patients of this historic ward, the members of the International Women's Associations, guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Good morning, Nisam Puravinaka, Salam Alaikum, Namaste. I am indeed honored to be invited to be the chief guest at this important event, the opening of the refurbished Lau Women's Ward. And I am glad to say without hesitation that it is a pleasure for me to play a small part in the work of this most worthy women's association, in their sterling work on this ward to better the lot and the lives of our people, especially those of the women and children of our country. For those of you who do not know, the International Women's Association is a non-profit charitable organization with members from overseas and Fiji who are dedicated to promoting and assisting in the physical, educational, and social welfare of disadvantaged women and children in Fiji. IWA has achieved so much in the short time it has been in existence, and in particular within the past few years. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge their outstanding achievements of the last few years, so I am delighted to do this now. In my former role as Speaker of the House, one thing that the Speaker always rules against is repetition. But on this occasion, I'm going to repeat what has already been said by the President, because it's for a good cause. And I won't overrule myself in my former role. In 2013, a substantial amount, plus services, was donated by IWA to the transformation of the former Oxfam Clinic into a modern class women wellness center with a holistic approach. In 2014, a series of donations were directed towards local sustainable health and education initiatives. Initially, there was a substantial donation for 19 outreach packages aimed at reaching the poorer communities in the country. This spreading of health facilities empowers healthcare workers with the necessary equipment to facilitate their jobs and to strengthen their contraception reach and cervical cancer screening. Then there was a donation of $22,000 plus additional services of books, computers, printers, desks, shelves, and the construction of a walkway between the classrooms and the toilet of the Wainuka High School. The Hilton organization was also the recipient of $35,000 for their new audiology unit to facilitate tests for auditory brainstem. This was a first for Fiji. Additional donations were made consisting of $10,000 for equipment to furnish the procedure room at the pediatric oncology unit of the hospital, $5,000 to the Fiji Lion Society, $10,000 to the Sarada Medical Center, Ramakrishna Mission, towards their telemedicine services, and $3,730 for 2 laptops with software to 2 deserving disabled ladies. In 2015, IWA will be providing for trauma kits and equipment for the emergency department to the 2 $40,000, which will be delivered later and hopefully next month. Now, in February of this year, the IWA held their Valentine's Ball, where funds, substantial funds at that, were raised to enable them to undertake a significant project. The CWM hospital was very fortunate that the IWA had chosen to renovate the Lau Ward, which was in dire need of an upgrade as well as in need of new medical equipment. The IWA had over the 3 weeks repainted the whole ward, replaced mosquito screens, fixed major leaks in the ceiling, refurbished and upgraded the furniture. The essential equipment that were ordered during the refurbishment consisted of an ECG machine, vital sign monitors, nebulizer, cardiac defibrillator, wheelchairs, beds, weight scales, bed bags, and an emergency trolley. The refurbishment and the equipment of the Lau Ward was well in excess of $100,000. The new medical equipment ordered will enable life-saving monitoring and care for women in this ward. The Ministry of Health advises that this ward will have 18 inpatient beds and will be manned by 18 nurses and support staff who will look after all women admitted under the hospital's Department of Internal Medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, in summary, in the past 3 years, the IWA has spent in excess of over $400,000 at the CWM hospital, supporting various health initiatives. I would like to thank the International Women's Association for their continued efforts and support of women and children's charities in Fiji, and I encourage them to continue their valuable work. I have been told that they will not stop at the women's ward. This should not come as a surprise, given their past commitment to CWM Hospital. It is of little wonder, therefore, and aptly so, that the Ministry of Health has now added the letters IWA to the name of this refurbished ward for women, which is now called the IWA Lau Women's Ward. The reputation of IWA has multiplied 100-fold and is a good example of an accountable charity making a difference in the lives of our communities. And it is also my additional honor to convey the hearty congratulations of everyone present here, as well as of those not present, to you, President Babi Mohan, and your executive committee and members for your outstanding work that is vividly evident before us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure and honor to declare open the new IWA Lau Women's Ward. God bless all those who enter through these doors seeking care, comfort, and solace. And God bless all those whose hands will tend to them. Thank you. Shukriya. Bahut Dhanyavad.